middle of the year, we think.
Well, that could really work out well because I saw Volk on Ariel last week, or this was it late last week, and listening
Yep.
to him talk, and he was saying that with a win over Diego, he'd get back in there in 3 months. Realistically, he wants to get back in. So time wise, I mean, you could end up back on a Volk card anyway, which just for you would be cool. I feel like to fight with a guy you've known for so long, a guy who has put a lot into you and you've put a lot into each other. You guys work pretty closely together, so I imagine that would be pretty cool. How cool is that seeing him? Obviously he's had the last year off away from fighting, and listening to
Mhm.
him in that interview was actually quite powerful. It was really cool actually to hear him be so honest. He's always a bit of an honest guy in the media, and he's a straight shooter. I feel like he would be like that in person as well. But just hearing him, sort of say what he's been through, where he didn't know before he took that break, he didn't know what he'd be doing after fighting. Now he knows that
Mhm.
he's good. He's okay. He's set. What's it like for you though to know that he's back in camp and to see that fire in his eyes again?
Bro, it's incredible. I think what's I really just admire about him just from a person is that he's very open and honest with everything. Even say after the Islam fight after he went out did that province camera. It's like he's not afraid to make himself vulnerable in front of millions of people. And I think that's like the number one sort of characteristic of like what sounds cliche, but like a strong man is. It's
Yeah.
someone who's going out willing to put like the heart on the sleeve, show the emotion, but then bounce back from that sort of adversity. So I really even outside of fighting and everything, just as like a role model and a friend, it's one of like the most inspiring things you can see these days, sort of thing. But for him actually being back in camp, it's just there's just a different energy around the gym, sort of thing. Like we've got him coming back to reclaim his belt, and just it's cool to see because we do specific fight simulation workouts. And like so, us boys when we get fit, like fuck yeah, we're killing it. And then we watch Volk do one, and like wow, there are levels to it. I remember just
Yeah.
last Wednesday before I flew down to Hex on the first day, I was doing a Shark Tank, and I had Malarkey next to me, and it was like 3 rounds in, and I looked at him, and I was like, fuck, he's so sharp already. Like he's just on point. It's just like it's hard to explain unless you see it. But when you, it's like anything. When you see a truly great high level athlete in anything, there's like a certain like aura or like almost like a magic to it where it's just like poetic, and just seeing him back in that motion and that flow state, just doing his thing whilst getting shark tanked is just it's just inspiring stuff because the stuff you look at and you're like you're in the same gym as him, you've been training alongside him, so it's very sort of cool, and it's like this is where I really want to get to.
Oh, absolutely.